Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin here on the Bitcoin chart. Yeah, we are only on the smaller time frame. The daily chart has, of course, not changed. And if you're interested in the daily chart, I would recommend you check out yesterday's video, the late video from yesterday, where I covered the daily chart in more depth. So far, the market is again testing previous highs from the 13th of April and the 14th of April. And here, these previous swing highs. Okay, so we're testing it again at around, 85,800. I mentioned yesterday that this could be classed a breakout point. I mean, it needs to be a decisive breakout, and to be honest, we're just below the next resistance as well. But it's just from an Elliott Wave count point of view, quite meaningful if we break above that level, because it would mean the white interpretation, which is the preferred one at the moment, even on the micro level here, is the correct one, and that we're now indeed here in an internal third wave of 5 of C of circle wave 3. So we are watching for higher prices overall in this 5-wave pattern, and the first target is 87,807 and then 90,192, maybe even 91,678. These are the next levels to watch above. And below we have Fibonacci support between 79,999 and 83,000. And this Fibonacci support zone remains relevant. So when we talk about the short-term bullish count, then both the red and the white scenarios are possible. Quick reminder, white is a diagonal pattern. I should probably extend this a bit because time moves on. And then we will move this Fibonacci extension area over. So the white count, as I said, it's a diagonal pattern. It means the wave A is likely turning, or is at least we're tracking it as a 5-wave pattern, where we completed waves 1, 2, 3 is unfolding, and then wave 4 and 5, and the subwaves are ABC structures. So we have an A wave, we have a B wave, and a C wave in wave 3, and it could get that one more high. Actually 2 more highs based on the microstructure towards 87,894, but probably more likely like the 90,280 area. So yeah, the white count is currently preferred. It just counts best, also considering the nanostructure there. The red scenario is possible, but then it would mean that the next move up is a third wave internally. And it doesn't look like a third wave so much from this wave degree at least, okay, this wave degree. It would have to be quite aggressive, probably, but I can't rule it out. But that would be the just another scenario to watch. And to be honest, they are difficult to distinguish from each other, because also in the red count, we are watching for one more high and another higher low and a higher high. However, the difference is probably that in the white count, this 5th wave in white shouldn't be that long. The red wave 3 could even get to 91,770 or even 94,284. Yeah, maybe even higher, because it's a third wave, and normally it should reach the 138% extension of the initial 1-2 setup. Yeah, so we talk about 94.4K or something. Yeah, but white, it just counts best as white count as the white scenario. Obviously, the question might be, okay, what happens if we break support? And then that is when the bearish count comes into play, which is currently not clearly preferred, but of course a viable and reasonable scenario. In this scenario, we're currently here working on the late stages of a fourth wave correction, corrective rally, and we can get another low in wave 5. I mean, this would be the bearish count. This is the bearish count. Oops, 1 second. Yeah, but then again, once we break above this swing high from the 2nd of April, it will get invalidated. So it's already a wave 4 that's very, very high. It's just that, the bottom line is, as long as it's a corrective rally, there's a high risk that it's breaking down. It will only become really clear that we're bullish, and in a bullish count, which is already preferred, but still, formally it only becomes clear when we get 5 waves up. So yeah, honestly, I think the parameters are very, very clear. Support is clearly defined. Next upside targets are clearly defined. The wave counts are clearly defined. Just a note again, we're currently moving between support and the next upside target, so there isn't really much to do at the moment there. But please note that another test of support is of course possible. I haven't moved the support box, so it could easily be tested again. That's why I always say trade the levels, not the counts. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.